Yes, guys, welcome back to this channel. I hope you are learning something. Just remember to leave something on the comment section so that we'll be able to know if you are getting something. If you have anything you want to correct us, anything you want to also add us, we shall really appreciate, because we need to grow more and more. And today I want us to do what we call the major scale, the solfa ladder system for F sharp. We are going to do it today, and it's going to be a blessing, so that when someone talks about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you understand what is a do. Is it a major? What is a re? Is it a minor? You know, when you understand that, it becomes very simple. And for example, if someone would tell you that the progression of this song is 1 4 1 5, you understand what it means. The progression of this song is 1 2 4 6 5. You understand exactly what the 6 is. Is it a minor? Is it a major? You understand. So I want you to be very, very keen. Watch what you're going to do, and you're going to learn something that is very, very, very important. Now, each major scale has those 8 notes: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You know, those eight notes that I've just mentioned. We rarely talk about the 8th note, because the 8th note is the same as the first note, because it begins from do to do. So most people would say that, you know, 7, will just mention about 7 notes. But it's important we just tell you the truth. There are 8, as much as the 8th one is the same as the first one. But it's very important, and that is what forms what you call an octave. So if you hear someone talking about an octave, octave comes from oct, you know, and in mathematics we learned that oct stands for 8. So 8 octave. So I want you to understand that. So we are in the key of F sharp. We are in the key of F sharp, where F sharp is 1. Okay, G sharp is 2, A sharp is 3, B is 4, C sharp is 5, D sharp is 6, F is 7, F sharp is 8 or 1. Okay, so I want you to understand, if I'm talking about those notes, I know it's very easier for you to repeat what I've just done. It's very, very easier for you to repeat what I've done. But it's very important also that you understand what I do on both hands. Because now when someone begins singing a song, you will not play it with one finger. You will need to play a triad. When I talk about a triad, I'm talking about 3 notes combined together. Or you will have to play a chord. A chord involves two or more notes being played together. They can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is what forms a chord. So you cannot be pressing one note and you're saying this is a chord. That is not a chord. That one is a note. When you talk about one individual item, that one is a note. When I talk about 2 of them, it becomes a chord. When I talk about 3, you can call it either a chord or a triad, because triad comes from tri, you know, triangle. 3, you know, it has 3 parts. So triad. When I talk about an F sharp major triad, it has only 3 notes in it. When I talk about maybe a C major triad or a C minor triad, you know, it only has 3 notes in it. But when I talk about a C dominant 7, it's now a chord, or a C7, you know, a C minor 7, C augmented 7, or a diminished 7, you know, such a thing is a C13, a C11. We shall be going deeper and understanding those. And we have something called chord classes. So they grow from one level to another. They are around some 5 or 6 classes that you need to understand. So I want you to understand that if you're, for example, we are doing it in the key of F sharp. Today we are in F sharp. You'll need to understand F sharp is usually major, where the do is usually a major. So you can play it this way. This one is at its root position. When I talk about root position, what do I mean? Root position means if I've spoken about F sharp, then it will be the first one when I hold it with my right hand. It's the first one on the list. So now this one, when I hold it this way, beginning with the F sharp, it is at its root position. But if I remove this F sharp and place it on this other side, this is what you call an inversion. Now this one becomes the first inversion. I have inverted it, okay? I have said at the root position, this is how it will be. F sharp at its root position, root position. So when I want to do an inversion, I don't need to go and look for, music theory book. What I only need to do, I just remove this F sharp note from here and I put it here, because this is a do and this is a do. This is an F sharp, this is an F sharp. So I'll maintain these two, but I take this one here. So it becomes F sharp, first inversion. If I want to get the second inversion, what do? I do away with this now, this note from here. This is an A sharp. So I maintain these two, but I take this note here. Okay? That is its, second inversion. So this is my one. I can hold it in any inversion. Root, first, second inversion. Then I have my 2. You need also to understand. The 2 is usually a minor chord. When you are on the major scale, it's usually a minor chord. So this is how it's played, or at its root position. It has a G sharp, B, E flat, okay? First inversion, it's played this way. Because when it's here, just remove this note and put it here. First inversion, second inversion, okay? So then I get to my 3. My 3 is usually a minor chord again. Okay? So this is how it's played. A sharp, C sharp, F. So when I take it to its first inversion, it comes here. When I take it to its second inversion, okay, it goes there. My 4 is usually a major chord. So root position is here. First inversion, second inversion. Okay, then I go to my 5. Root position is this. First inversion, second inversion. Then I go to my 6. Root position. Okay, first inversion, second inversion. Okay, then I go to my 7. Now for the 7, you need to be very, very keen. A 7 is usually played as a diminished chord. It's usually played as a diminished chord. I'll come and break down what it means to when you want to form a diminished or a minor or a major. I'll break it down. But for now, I just want to see. Now F is usually the 7, which is F in this case, is usually played as a diminished chord. Now we have a diminished chord. It's here, 3. It's here. It's here. At its this one is at its root position. Then we have its first inversion. Then we have its second inversion. So you need to understand all these things. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So it's at its root position, first inversion, second inversion. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, back to 1, which is 8. Guys, you really need to get those inversions. When you understand those inversions, it becomes very simpler for you. So even if I just come and tell you, today we are doing a song, for example, we are doing a song, I surrender all to you. I'll just tell you, go to 1. Now begin from 2. I surrender 6, all 5 to you. Then I tell you 2. Everything 6. I give 5 to you. It's very simple because you now understand all the inversions. You can do the 2 in any inversion. You can do the 6 in any inversion. You can do the 5, the 4, the everything. So once you understand those, please just be very keen. This is a video, so you can replay it. You can make it to move more slower than what I'm doing now. You can take it back. You can replay it. You can stop it and try. So don't assume this. Try it so that it will help you know all the inversions. If you understand the inversions, even praying praise songs will be simpler for you. Otherwise, consider subscribing, share this video, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime we release something new. Goodbye.